Hello, welcome back to the library. Look, I know what you're thinking. Okay, there's a fine line between insanity and fun, and I think we've found it. This is, this is. Oh God, I can't wait until we've tidied up this whole library. It's going to be so exciting. I know a lot of people probably using the power-ups to get this done in a reasonable time frame. However, I think there's something extremely satisfying about not doing that. I don't know why. I just kind of want to do it, you know. I think the sense of achievement at the end is going to be so much greater knowing that I just did it the hard way. Which is kind of like... feels like my philosophy on life, if I'm honest with you. Like, don't take the easy way out just because the easy way is easy, you know? Because sometimes the harder path is more rewarding. Right? Is that true, or am I talking bollocks? Maybe it's not like an axiom, and maybe it's only true for certain people. I would explain a lot, actually. Because I think some people definitely get something out of the path of least resistance, right? Some people like the easy route. You know? They take, you know, an easy hobby, for example. And they like shortcuts. People like shortcuts, you know? That's why people cheat. For whatever reason. I'm not saying like using the power-ups in this game is cheating. Just that there's a correlation there, you know? I get it. I mean, there's obviously a satisfaction in unlocking those power-ups and using them to achieve your goal. You know, but I think this god is very achievable without, is what I'm saying. And we're gonna prove it the hard way. I feel like I might go and grab the philosophy books after this stack. I'm starting to notice a lot of them. Spell causality. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Spell chanting technique. Some of these we kind of need to... we could grab the elemental books as well. We've got to figure out what some of these even belong to in terms of what category they go in. Because I think not all of them are obvious. I've noticed a lot of philosophy around. I feel like philosophy is a route we can definitely take. It definitely overlaps a lot with these white books that we've been picking up for the Holy Magic shelves. I mean, look how good this looks. Oh my god, this is so fucking pretty. Man, I love a neat bookshelf. One of the things I hate is like when you're buying a series of books and they change the style of the book, right? So for example, like my Brandon Sanderson books I have, they all have a very similar aesthetic to them. But then other books, like I have some Redwall books, and like some of those Redwall books are from when I was a kid, and then some are ones that I've bought later in life as an adult. And they're a different fucking size for a start, and it destroys me. It destroys me to have that on the shelf. like books that are part of the same series but are a different size, different height, different thickness, different style. I like this. Just nice and neat. Okay, what am I holding here? Selection and application of targets for holy magic. Selection and application of targets. Volume 8, which means 6 is in the wrong hole. Fundamentals. Volume 1. Application of target 7. Sacred barriers 5. Theological research, volume 4. Undead and purification, volume 1. Sacred barriers. Nope, no, it's not sacred barriers. That's holy crap. And then sacred barriers. Nope. Undead. Boom. That is a complete shelf right there. That is a complete shelf. Right, should we get some philosophy? Or shall we get some elementals? What is this? Complete practical transfiguration. Pendulum of useless magic. Philosophy. Let's start getting philosophy. Ethics? Is ethics philosophy? I guess so. In a way. That's definitely philosophy. So is that. Spell causality and philosophy. Soul, mind, and body. I mean, that feels like philosophy to me. Philosophy. There's so many. Right, philosophy and ethics. I reckon this is a top floor job. 21 philosophy. What exactly is jurisprudence? Jurisprudence is like being careful, isn't it? It's what is oh, legal philosophy is law. Of course it is. Right. That's interesting. Okay. I forgot to look what shelf it was. Philosophy 2J. 2J, right hand side, near the end. H 2J. Right, so we have volume 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Self and other. That one. Introduction to magical determinism. I think they're 4 I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Ethics of Magic. Volume 2. Great Philosophers. Power and Ethics. Have we done that one yet? No. Power and Ethics, Volume 1. Philosophy of Mana and Willpower. Okay. I think we can definitely find a bunch more of these kicking around. Metaphysics. Like regular physics, but meta. Ethics, metaphysics, soul, mind and body, philosophy, magical warfare, Ontological problem of world. Oh, there's a holy magic here. We should go and drop this off. Metaphysics, metaphysics. I'm noticing a lot of metaphysics. Can't carry that one. Holy magic, undead protection. Protection. And there was also one here, right? That's philosophy. We'll come back for that in a moment. Where was that one that I just saw that was holy magic? There's so many philosophers here. Oh my god. Okay, we've got to stop. We can't keep getting distracted. Let me put this Pomogolog book in. Right. Let's take philosophy. We'll come back for another run in a minute. We'll take these philosophy books upstairs and then we'll come back. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? Philosophy of mana and willpower. Mana and willpower. We not put power on mana and willpower. Volume 10. Power and ethics. Volume 7. Soul, mind and body. 5. Power and ethics, 3. Mana and willpower, 3. Soul, mind and body, 8. Responsibility and restraint. Is this a new one? Oh no, it goes up here. Soul, mind and body, 10. I think therefore I am. Volume 9. Mana and willpower. 6. Let's put the holy one on the bottom for the nonce. Philosophical. Philosophy. Any of sacred purification? I don't think we've done sacred purification yet. Advanced healing theory. We haven't done healing for a while. We'll have to come back. Holy light for concealing vital areas. 6. I'm full. Okay. Holy light for concealing vital areas. And holy magic for purification. Purification. 6. Healing magic, philosophy. Philosophy. Nice. Got all my philosophy books. I love the bindings on some of these as well. Like if you look at Philosophical Studies in Magic Volume 7, I love that style of like having a almost like a panel, right? It's gorgeous. Right, teachings of the great philosophers. I think that is new. Philosophy of mana and willpower. Mana and willpower. Philosophical studies. Philosophical Studies, Volume 7. Wait, did that go red? Is that fine? No, it's fine. Wait. Why is that one? Why does it look like it's not going yellow? Does that not go here? Or do we already have it somewhere? Ah, we already have it. Methodology and truth. That's new. Volume 8. Philosophical Studies. Wait. Philosophical Studies, Volume 6. Look at that. Look at that beautiful book. Philosophy of Science, Methodology and Truth, Volume 4. And I think Volume 5. Okay. I want to sweep the other side. What is that one? The Alchemist's Encyclopedia. We could do an alchemy run at some point. It feels very doable. Philosophy. We're just gonna grab all the philosophy we can find, because I feel like there's enough of it around. And like I estimated yesterday like how long it was going to take to do this, like 20 odd hours. However, I think like the fewer books we have, the quicker this is going to start to go, right? Because when the piles get smaller, it's easier to find the other books that you're looking for, and I think we will just really start motoring after a while. Now then, is ontological, does that come under the purview of philosophy? Specifically, what category does ontology fall into? Teachings of the great philosophers. Volume 9. Philosophy, Power and Ethics. Well, I don't know why I've put Volume 8 there, but sure. Oops. Teachings of the Greats. Volume 5. Philosophical Studies. Was that around this side? 4. I think before I am. Magic Determinism. This is a new one, right? We haven't got this yet. So, Magical Determinism, Volume 2. Self and Other. Philosophical Studies. And Magical Determinism, Volume 7. How easy it is to find all the philosophy books because we've cleared out all the holy and healing ones. I mean, there's a few healing ones kicking around. I just saw one, but it gets easier is kind of the point. Metaphysics is still white. Look at this. We've got almost a full stack. Oh, I mean, it is a full stack. Right, Power and Ethics. Volume 9. Philosophical. 5. Volume 2 of Thinking. Methodology 6. Self and Other. Where's Self and Other? Top shelf. Self and Other, Volume 6. Magical Determinism. Ethics. Ethics and Restraint, Volume 10. Thinky Think. And Philosophical Studies in Magic. Volume 9. Nice. Very, very satisfying. Advanced healing. You know what? Chuck that downstairs. This is my new great idea. If we know it belongs downstairs, we can just throw it downstairs, right? Holy magic. Boom. Metaphysics, I don't actually know where that goes. Philosophy. The thing is, like, I wonder if when we put all the books in, whether I'm allowed to rearrange them and actually... Because, like, once I know that all the shelves are full, you realize that then we have to alphabetize them. Okay. So the leftmost shelf has to begin with the highest alphabetical letter, aka A, or nearest equivalent, right? So that they're alphabetized by series. That is a must. It's only a shame we've got to number them left to right. If the dev ever stumbles across this video, please put in an option, a tick option for reverse numbering, so that I can number 1 to 10 right to left, and I will be the happiest fucking boy. That will make me so happy. You don't understand. You understand how important it is to number right to left. It's mandatory. I know I'm throwing books, which is kind of insane. Like I would never actually throw a book like that in real life. Just gonna say, but for the purpose of video game, I'm throwing the books. Never throw a book. It is, unless you're tossing it onto the bed, which is fine. Like, I have thrown a book onto a bed before. Sometimes you're just that horny, you know? It's got to be done. Power and ethics. Any more philosophy? I think we're almost at the point where we've kind of desaturated philosophy, and so we need to find other books to reveal more philosophy, if that makes sense. Because I think we've kind of that's not the right one. That's sacred purification. We've scooped up a lot of philosophy, is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of these compendiums of sacred dingle-dongers kicking around. Ethics. Oh, I'm out of fucking capacity, man. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Right, spell causality. Wait, was that spell causality? Spell causality. Volume 9. Soul, mind, and body. 3. Mana and willpower. Spell causality 8. As soon as though it's right there, I'll put 4 in as well. Power and ethics. And 10. Responsibility and restraint. We have 9 and 3. Great philosophers 2, and science and methodology number 1. Okay, let's take a break from philosophy. Archery. Do we wanna find books on archery? I feel like they're not. I see some jurisprudence around. Like those two are both jurisprudence. What's this one? The history of world exploration, discovery of lost continents. We've got illusions. Illusions. Do we want to look for books about illusions? I don't think it's that simple. There are a few. Purple is illusionist adjacent. Then we can definitely put a bit of illusion bookage together. One more illusion book. You got another illusion book anywhere? Let's see where illusions go. It's gonna be on the bottom floor. It's over here, right? Illusions, 1 eye. It is there, near the healing books. Right, illusions. The Infinite Hall. Crafting illusions. Wait, that's not what it said. Grand Compendium of Illusion. Crafting illusions 6. Sovereignty over the 5 senses. Truths of the imaginary. Mental protection. Merflower, water, moon, and then 5 senses. 3, 8, 7. Nice. Vaporization. Vaporization magic. A bit of necromancy in purple as well. What's that one? Chronostatic illusions. He must have high grade armor fabric coverage. That is hilarious. That is actually pretty funny. Okay, there's more illusions on that tablet. Truths of the imaginary. Truths of the imaginary. Is this 5 senses not over here? No, it's a different 5 senses. The art of hypnosis. Hypnosis illusion? It is. Auditory illusions. What have we got here? One compendium. Visual and auditory illusions. You need to move up one. Volume 4. Flower, water, moon. Chronostatic illusions is going to be its own shelf. Hypnosis. And visual and auditory 10 and 5. So a lot of illusion stuff on this table. There's so many illusion books. How many am I holding? 10. Oh my god, I just noticed there's a holy book right on that shelf. Don't get distracted. This is how the insanity starts. If you get distracted, you go insane. Auditory illusions. Where illusion ends and reality begins. Is that a new series? It is. Illusion ends. Seduction is definitely new. The Grand Compendium, I think we do have somewhere. Grand Compendium. Chronostatic is here. Flower, Water, Moon, Volume 3. Chronostatic 3. Illusion Defense. Volume 4. And then Hypnosis 1. That was Practical Necromancy Skeleton Edition. It spells fluid. Wait. We need to grab that. Oh, visual and auditory illusions just sitting right there. Concealing vital areas. 7. Philosophy there. Advanced healing. Let's grab that as well. Selection of targets. 5. Maintaining vigor. Volume 7. Okay. Some philosophies I'm noting. There was another one over here somewhere there. Few philosophers sneaking in. We'll grab them. We'll take them upstairs. Healer's ethics. Now that's a questionable one. Stick that in that corner. Is that healing or is it ethics? I mean, it's ethics, right? We'll take it upstairs and see if it fits on the shelf. And if it doesn't, then I will poop. How about that? I'm full. I'm already full. Right, truth. Truth. Look at all that truth. Restraint. Where was restraint? Volume 4. Healer's Ethics. Now let's see. Are you the final ethics book? No. So maybe that is healing then. Soul, mind, and body. Philosophical studies. 3. So we have self and other. Soul, mind, and body 2. Self and other 9. And then healer's ethics. Yeet. Illusion. Let's carry on digging around for illusion magic. Illusions. Ba-ba-ba. Attempting to turn wandering ghosts into servants. Nice. Love that. For one more illusion book. Boom. And this is so satisfying. Crafting visual and auditory illusions. Sovereignty over the 5 senses. Let's do Truth of the Imaginary. 1-5. Flower, water, moon 8. Seduction 10. Seduction 9. Seduction 2. Hypnosis 10. And then protection of the 5 senses 3 and 7. Okay, do we carry on with illusions? I think we probably can. There's got to be more of them here somewhere. Yeah. Still plenty of them around this area, I think. Loads of them. Veritable smorgasbord of illusion magic. Everywhere, it's lousy with them. It's more. There's more than I can carry. Truths of the Imaginary. Sovereignty. Infinite Hall. Volume 5. Seduction. Volume 1. Hypnosis. Seduction 7. I've also got Seduction 4 here. Chronostatic 5. And then we got Hypnosis 4 and the Grand Compendium. Grand Compendium 1. Boom. Alright, let's keep digging around here. Because there's definitely a bunch in this area. Philosophy, we'll grab that just to be going on with. God, there's so much illusion. Another ethics one, let's just grab that. We can do a little ethics run if we need to. Room for one more. More Book of Illusions. And 5 shelves. 400 books. It feels pretty good. Right, illusions. Where illusion ends. One. Flower, water, moon. Grand Compendium. 4. 8, 7. Hypnosis. 3. Flower, water, moon, 7. And then we're on to ethics. See if this goes on healing. Do we have a spare shelf? No, we don't. Oh, 4 principles of healer's ethics. Bam, it's already there. Amazing. Okay. Now, are we doing... Is this a philosophy run? Life hack magic. Seduction magic. I mean, I'm standing right here. We can put that one in. I do keep seeing the metaphysics books. We kind of need to figure out where they go. There's a lot of those around, and I feel like we could gather those up and do something with them fairly soon. Logical research on holy magic. complete. Right, look, metaphysics. Not a specific section of magic. I feel like it doesn't necessarily come under math. Yeah, I mean, that's the nearest thing that I can think of. What are these? Divine Dragon, Kiss Rotten Spells. Man, we haven't started fiction yet. Maintaining vigor till daybreak. No more healer diff. Oh. Right. Take this philosophy upstairs. Don't know what life hack magic is going to come under. No physics. Okay, responsibility and restraint. Soul, mind, and body. 6. Mana and willpower. Indulgent truth, that's almost done. And then philosophical studies 2 and 8. That is also very nearly done. Look at that. Right. Illusion magic. Got a lot more illusion-based books up here. Vault. We're gonna have the illusion shelf full in no time. Right, Infinite Hall. What else do we have here? Grand Compendium. And 6. Flower, Water, Moon for 10. And Hypnosis 9. Very nice. Almost complete. Getting very close on a lot of those. Let's sniff around up here some more. So I feel like there's still illusions to be found. Oh, that's a thingy book. I'm gonna holding 7. We can get some more. Need one more illusionary book. I feel like we've grabbed all of the obvious ones now. And it's probably time to move on to another category. But, like, oh my god, the illusion section is almost complete. It's the wrong one. Where's truth? Truth of the imaginary. 6 and 9, which means you need to move up. Sovereignty 6. Where illusion ends here. Monostatic 7. Visual and auditory complete. And compendium. Protection of the 5 senses. Fruits of the imaginary. And then Zodiac was all the way over here. 13 Zodiacs. Oh my god, 7 shelves out of 400. Amazing. I'm practically finished. Might as well just call it done. It's complete. Right, I guess that means we've got to start figuring out where to put some other shit. Now, these books about light, I think, are gonna go under offensive magic, right? Oh, there's another philosophy there. God damn it. I'm not doing philosophy right now. I'm doing light, holy, and healing. Let's stick to that for a moment. I've just bought 2 philosophy books while I've said I'm not getting them. This is how it gets you. This is how it gets you. Okay, right. What did I pick up here? Holy magic, undead purification. Volume 4. Right. Book of Light surely goes over here, right? 2. Yes. Reclamation. 2 and 1. And then Grand Compendium. Almost done. We're getting really close on some of these. Man, I've seen 3 fucking philosophy books. Are we back to philosophy? Where's the other one that I saw? Then there was one. There's one in this pile somewhere. Metaphysics. I know I saw one somewhere. Philosophy. Okay. Okay. Any more ethics and philosophy? While I'm here, we'll take it all upstairs. I need to move the 1,000 helpful spells because I spend so much time looking at them and realizing that they're not what I'm looking for. You know? Book of Spells Light. We know that goes over here. Another shelf completed. I mean, you really can't say any fairer than that, can you? Magical Healing 8. Gotta stop back and forth, and we've got to stick to grabbing shit and going with it. He says, immediately back and forthing. Oh, it's just too satisfying. It's just too satisfying. Oh, we need that one as well. It's just, it sticks in your brain, and then you just kind of know where you're putting them. It's literally my dream job. Like, give me just a fucking, this is what I would happily do. Just all day, every day. I could walk, just fuck up every library, send me in, and I'll fix it. You know? Oh my god, that's the last Pomogolog book. It's a full shelf of Pomogolog. Taking these philosophy books up. Right, Teachings of the Greats. Volume 4. Power and Ethics. 2. But also 4. Philosophical Studies is not here. Philosophical Studies is there. Another one complete. Self and Other. 5, 3, and then Restraint 8. 10 shelves are done. I mean, this is about as good as it gets. Have you ever seen anyone so good at sorting out a library before? Causality. 10. What is that one? Rift. I'm guessing all the Book of Spells go into Destruction Magic. I don't know if that's true, but I think we kind of have to take them down and check at the very least, right? So just look for any damaging books, guys. Any elemental magical books. If you see them, give me a yell. fire, water, ice, thunder. Forest creation. Water. Stellar archery, shadows. If you're on potions as well, we should probably make a dent onto alchemy at some point. Explosions. Where did all the taxes go? That's fucking great. Time. God, okay. There's so many. What goes in these short sections? Just go here. No. Okay. So time. Time, no. Rift. Rift does. Explosion. No. They have to go like. No. Shadow. Yes. Water. No. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes. Light is fine. Forest creation. I don't feel like that's destructive magic, full stop. It is, apparently. Thunder. Okay. But not time or explosion. Or am I just putting him in the wrong place? No, time doesn't go there. And explosions, 1, 2, 3. That's not right, right? That's wrong. Worry about it later. What else have we got? Counter curses, glyphs, equivalent exchange, shadow mages. Is there just a shadow magic section? I mean, not specifically. Would shadows come under illusions? I don't think so. Does stealth, maybe? Could be. Earth. Earth's definitely destructive magic, right? Just a classic. Fluid. Wind. Bit of illusion. think I saw something else here earlier. We should do necromancy. There's lots of necromancy around. I feel like that's a shelf we could fill up reasonably quickly. Right. Pulverization. Time. Wasn't there water? Water. Okay. Time. Pulverization. 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct. Wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Fluid. Let's just get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fluid is fine. Earth 2. Okay. What we got here? Art of Illusion, Defense. 1 and 8. And Truths of the Imaginary, Volume 1. Right. Necromancy. Should we start gathering up some necromancy? Problem is, we don't know exactly what color necromancy is, but we'll just pick it up as we find it. While we actually look for more of those elemental spell books. Two Dungeons of the Abyss kicking around. I don't know what that comes under. But I'm sure we can figure it out at some point. Energy. Or time. I don't know where time goes. We're gonna have to find Arrow of the Shattered Knee. Oh my god, how have we never noticed that before? Risk creation. That's thunder. I'm out of room. Where does necromancy go? And I'll go stick it on 1E. That's necromancy. Okay, forest creation. Those are slightly fucked. I put Rift on the wrong shelf. Fine. Volume 5. Pick that up. Put it over there. Time. Mentions 9 and 7. Fire 7. Pulverization. Ice 6. Explosion didn't go on there, right? Which is weird. And energy, which is also legendary. Are the legendary books groups of 4? Oh my god. These are the books of 4. Or 5. There's fewer of them, that's why they're legendary. Ho 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 ho! Now we're on it. Now we are on it. Right. Where to even begin? Philosophy. We know where philosophy is going. If we find it, we'll grab it. Right. And that's illusion, which we know we're dealing with over here. Where illusion ends. Volume 6. Polarization. We are just getting a bit of everything now. Polarization 7. Angelic self-writing. We should probably start gathering these up. We bypassed them for a while, and I don't think they're on here yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the wrong spot. And we'll keep an eye out for necromancy while we're doing it. Abyss. Shadow. Terror illusions. Gravitation. Everyone's elvish. Nice. Voices of the Oracle. Voice of the Oracle. Excellent. Seduction. Gravitation. Master. Are these going to be over here? They are. Forest creation. 8. Time 5. Ice 2. Terror illusions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shadow adept 4. Abyss master. Pulverization just right there on the floor. Right. Holy magic, undead, and protection. Volume 3, Volume 5. I don't know why they were just on the floor there. I guess we got distracted doing those earlier. Sacred Purification. Does Sacred Purification go here? It does. Okay, we can start gathering those up as well. There's a bunch of those around. Let's put this in while I'm here. Psychokinesis. Right. Concealing vital areas. 5. Sacred purification. Philosophy. More philosophy. Magical healing, baby. That's got to be a full section. Yep. Nice. Sacred purification. And the Book of Light. So much philosophy hidden in the pile, in the stack. Oh. Book of Spells, Earth, Water 6, Water 4. Gaining Vigor. 5. Boom. Excellent. And another one. Oh, there. Blam. Sacred Purification 4. 5. Oh my god. It's fucking happening. I think a lot of everyday magic starting to crop up. So I feel like we can probably go and deal with some of that before too long. Did I just see the word illusion? Yep. Stuck. Right, let's take our philosophy books upstairs, shall we? Rift magic. We have to organize this shit after we've done it. I can't just leave it in the random way that we've done it. It will drive me crazy. I suspect that fantasy and reality might come under ethics, but it's hard to know. Right. What do you want? Philosophy of self and other. 10, 8, 7. Magical determinism and causality. Philosophy of mana and willpower. And then power and ethics. Okay, what else do we have up here? Necromancy. Thunder. Wishes of the Oracle. Prophecy. Necro defense. Sounds like necromancy to me, but it's like... It's tricky, isn't it? It could overlap in a few different ways. Fusions. Okay. We've got a little pile here to be getting on with. Right, Grand Compendium. Fleet. Sovereignty. Right, necromancy. Where was necromancy? Here? Yeah. So we've got dealing with hauntings. How to command the army of the dead. And let's toss these. Carry on. We'll put this one over here. Thunder. Light. Sacred purification. Wind. Angelic self-writing. And voices of the Oracle. Blam! Man, I am fucking on fire. Told you this would get easier as we go. I'll have this done in no time. Practically finished. Oh yeah, I forgot it's got a day and night cycle. I'm like, why is it getting dim? Oh my god, the lights are on. Oh, love it. Fucking love it. Oh my god, can I just live in this library for the rest of my life? Is the Death Note necromancy? Seeing a fair few curses kicking around. Succubus techniques. Wait. Succubus summoning. This is not the same. That was an illusion. Where was succubus summoning? Am I imagining the fact that we've already seen a book about succubuses? Ah. Succubus summoning techniques. Blam. Okay. Space. Holy crap. Another pulverization just sitting there that we somehow didn't see earlier. Right. Do. finding shit all over the place now. My illusion. Reality end. God. Another shelf complete. Just like that. Another one. Okay, I'm going slightly crazy. Okay, time book one. We've almost got the full series of time books. Angelic self-writing. Oh, we've got fluid as well. Fluid expert. Angelic self-writing volume 6. And a couple more necromancy books, which we keep bumping into, which is nice. Illusions. Necromancy. Necromancy. Any more necromancy? Is returning ghosts into servants counted as necromancy? Volume 10. Where was necromancy? Here, right? What have we got so far? We've got compendium. Nope. Necro defense. Nope. How to win the army of the dead. Yes. So let's do practical necromancy 5 and 7. And then zombie secret rituals 5, 6, 2, and 8. The Book of Fluid. Book of Ninja. What do you file ninjas under? That's Encyclopedia of 10,000 summons. Now, does that come under summoning or does that come under monsterology? Let's find out. It doesn't go there unless we've already got 10,000 summons somewhere. Yep, we do. Blam. F volume 3. Do we want to gather up all these everyday magic books? 1,000 spells to use at home. I've seen so many of these kicking around. I feel like we can scoop them just as we walk. Also, magical warfare crops up a lot. And easy spells. Energy legendary. Philosophy. 1,000 easy spells. I feel like we've seen these everywhere, and then the moment you start looking for them again, it's like, nope, they're all hiding. Oh, soul, mind, and body. We do want that. A bit of a lump here that I can't quite walk over, so we have to go around it from time to time. 1,000 easy spells. Where even was everyday magic? It was over here, right? No. Over here? No. Over here? Everyday... Daily magic, 2C. Daily magic, it's gotta be, right? 2C? Let's find out. 2A, 2C. 2C is a big fucking shelf, though, bruv. It is correct, though, so that's fantastic. Right, philosophy. Wait. Did I see there? Theory of everything. I don't think that's part of it. Right, what have we got? Teachings of the great philosophers. Soul, mind, and body. Necromancy. Spells. Okay. Gonna have to get rid of some of this shit. Gotta clear some of these shelves. Right. 1,000 easy spells. 6. 9. Man, I'm carrying so much just random crap here. We've gone a little bit off the we've gone a little bit off the side. Got a little bit of everything. Gonna hold one more. Risk creation. Wow. Okay, forest creation. Earth novice. Forest creation 2. Ice 1. Water 9. Shadow 9. Necromancy, sacred purification. Illusion. Illusion defense. Necromancy. Zombie Volume 1. And Practical Skeleton 9. Necromancy book, right where I need it. What is this? Necromancy Beginner's Guide. We've got to decide how we're grading them, because alphabetically is one option, but also, like, by complexity of subject would also be a pretty awesome way of organizing this library. I guess it kind of depends how you feel about it. And I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's the problem. I'm very indecisive. I think those are both just summoning books. Angelic Writing. 10,000 Summons, Volume 8. What else we got here? Magic Circles and Transtemporal. Magical Circles. Illusion. Right, Divine Dragon Summoning. Surely that's the last of the summoning books. It is. Okay. We can start gathering those up as we see them. Psychokinesis. You know what? Let's just pop this in, because this is... No? We already have Psychokinesis? Oh, we do. War Illusion ends... Volume 4. I suppose we could do some curses. There's a lot of those around. There's alchemy. With spells. Man, I'm just fucking getting all the good shit from this pile. Right. Mana creation. That's the last category. Nice. Thunder. Volume 1. Light 5, Light 8, Light 7. Pulverization 5. Shadow 5. Fluid 6. And then Hero Summoning. Volume 3. What am I carrying here? Angelic Writing. Is Practical Scrying one of these? One, two, three, four. Yes, it is. Okay, we can start gathering up practical scrying if we find it. Which I'm pretty sure we will. Blending of sound and spell. Feels like there's a lot of alchemy around. So maybe we could do an alchemy scoop. There's also a fair bit of demonology I'm noticing. Demonology and curses seem to be standing out a bit. I'm also seeing like a few language ones now as well, now that we're digging into the pile. Am I holding 6? We've got room for a few more. Interspecies communication has come up a few times. Necromancy. Gravitation. Okay, let's go do these. Let's go stick these in the correct holes. Look how good this looks. Gravitation, abyss, energy, shadow. Oh, sorry, thunder first. Thunder, shadow volume 6. Summoning. Otherworldly contracts. Otherworldly contracts. Volume 8. Illusions. Chronostatic illusions. What? How have I done this? You seeing this shit? How did I do that? Practical necromancy, skeleton edition. Then the crystal tome, practical scrying. Let's start grabbing some curse books. There's a lot of curse-based books around, as well as a bunch of other stuff that we definitely want. Now I find everything other than curses that I realize we need. Fine, we can come back to curses. Right, Infinite Hall 10. Fire 5. Explosions 5. Infinite Hall 4. Angelic writing. Right, curses. Is malediction curses? I feel like it is, right? So I'm looking for like sort of black and red. Zombie Dominion. I need to move these up. Damn it. Matter creation. Are you going after any achievements? No, just doing my thing. We're hoping that we'll get the whole library done. I mean, not today. It's not going to happen today. It's going to take longer than that. But it would be nice, wouldn't it? We're looking for curses at the moment. Any books about curses? We will stick that away, though, because I know where that goes. Look how neat this whole section is looking. It's getting there. It's really pleasant to look at it when you've got it almost complete. Just watching it grow is satisfying, you know? Right, where do all these curse books go? Where is curses? Curses and dispels. 1C. It's over here. Birth of a curse. Advanced curse analysis. Nope. Is that one of these? Yes. Introduction to malediction. Nope. Yes. The Grand Compendium. Excellent. Breaking the curse. Nope, that's a small one. Advanced curse analysis. Seal and sever lost rights of curse breaking. Excellent. Excellent work. Complete summoning grimoire. There's certain categories that we're sort of partially dealing with as we go. You kind of have to dip in and out of categories as you notice stuff, you know? You can't just... I mean, I guess you can just stick to one category, but it might drive you crazy trying to do just one category on its own. You could have a bit of a dabble. You've got to dip in, dip out. Because your brain will notice things if there's gaps in the pattern, right? Oh, that's another complete shelf. Look at that. 19 shelves complete. You'd love to see it. Practical necromancy. Volume 2. Wind time. Where is time? Time is complete. Water volume 3. The summoning grimoire. Complete summoning grimoire volume 6. And curse breaking 8. Seal and sever 8. Theory of the nether strata. Now, is that necromancy? Let's test it. We'll see if it goes in necromancy. Terror illusions. We do want that. That is one that we definitely want. 10,000 summons. Illusions. These are all good. Books of summoning. Book of fluid. Zombie. This is all stuff that I want. More illusion. That's 10. Right, what did we have here? We had Practical Necromancy, Volume 8, Zombie Volume 3, Illusions, where illusion ends, Terror Illusions to shatter the mind, Illusion Defense, Volume 2, Fluid 3, Wind 6, Summoning and Contracts 5, 10,000 summons, boom. And then Nether Strata. It is. Nether Strata is necromancy. Wait, I saw Armies of the Dead. Nice. And curse breaking. Curse breaking 6. Army of the Dead. Volume 6. Fluid 7. Right, what else have we got in this pile? Can we make some sort of dent over here? Divine Dragon Summoning, yes. Alchemy. I mean, Dragon Summoning literally just goes here. Scrying, we definitely want that. Dragon Summoning 9. Curse Breaking, 1000 easy spells, Necromancy, Crystal Tome. Alchemy. So by the 3 witches. Oh my god, has that been there the whole time? Finding the army of the undead. Right, what have we got here? Prophecy by 3 witches. One more to go. Practical scrying. Volume 3, Volume 2, Volume 6, nope, Volume 6. That is Curses. Transfiguration. Curses. The Nether. That is necromancy. Necromancy. Oh, demonology here. Right, necromancy. What have we got? Practicing necromancer. Volume 1. Is that a new thing? We don't have a stack for it? Okay. Theory of Nether Strata 4. Army of the Dead 9. Skeleton Volume 1. Of spells. And energy. Right, reverse ritual tracing. We don't have it yet. Is it a big series? No. Is it a small series? The Grand Compendium, Volume 9. That's... Oh, because we already have it there. Seal and Sever, Volume 10. And then Easy Spells goes upstairs. I don't know what spell chanting technique comes under. Fundamentals of healing. We haven't done a healing one for a while. Volume 8. Could probably start gathering psychology. Right. Because we've seen a bunch of psychology books in this area. I think we can start dipping into psychology just as a subset. Counter curses. Physiology. Okay, that's 10. Psychology, counter curse. Counter curse, compendium. Magic that bites back. Volume 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Where does psychology go? 2I. Down near the end. Right. Psychology of using strong language from a safe zone. That's hilarious. Psychology of backseat gaming. The 1000 Easy Spells, Volume 1. Okay. Holy crap. There's an encyclopedia of dragons. Necromancy. Curses. Now that we know what we're looking for, we can get through a lot of this shit, I think. Civilizations. Complete guide to everyday magic. I mean, that's got to come under daily magic, right? Yeah. Curse breaking. I'm full. Absolutely full. Man, the Book of Spells section is like probably one of the best sections. I love this. Fluid is the dimensional rifts. Abyss. Right. Necromancy. Volume 2. Fixation, Severance of Souls. Is that a new one? It is. Okay. Compendium of Necromancy. And then we've got a bunch of curses. Forgotten Plagues and their Dispels. Right, is this a short series? Yes. Seal and Sever, Volume 7. And then we've got Summoning. Magic Circles, Volume 3. Scrying and Clairvoyance. Which is that? Okay. Curses. I could probably do fiction or like financial economics. We've seen a lot of economics books around. Sooner or later we're going to have to dip into that section, as much as I don't really want to. Herbology. Feng Shui. What would Feng Shui come under? What category is Feng Shui? What about magic for the lazy? Ghost into Servants has got to be Necromancy. It is. Right, zombie. Ritual for domination. Foundation on fixation of souls. Volume 9. Okay. This is definitely finishing off some shelves over here. Come on. Earth. Psychokinesis. It's not quite finishing off anything. It's filling up nicely. Okay, curses. Dark Pact, Birth of a Curse. Volume 2. Malefic words and their power. That's going to be there. 100 hexes, volume 4, volume 10. Pretty straightforward. Necromancy book right there. And illusion. 5. Animal oracles. Who's that? Wanted. They're like stupid fairy reward employee of the year. Nice. I think I've gone a little bit fucking book blind here. Okay. Right, hold on. Let me get these in place. Gravitation to dragon summoning 3 animal oracles. There's still 2 more scrying series. Where's animal oracles? Wait, have we not done animal oracles yet? Oh, here. 5. Maybe we should gather up some alchemy. Or some romance. Alchemy. Alchemy. Let's see what we can find that belongs under alchemy. There's loads of alchemy kicking around. They're all different colors, though. So it is a tricksy category. But I think if we clear some of them up, it's gonna help. Alchemy Codex. Psychology ones over here. We can come back for these. The Masters of Healing, we'll go and put that away because that is category that is close to finished. There's quite a few psychologies on this side. We'll come back and do a psychology run over here. Necro defense, I mean, let's take that with us, so that we're not wasting time. Any more alchemy? Alchemy Codex. The curse book, okay. Birth for Curse 5. And then Healing and Mana Control 10. Necro Defense is over here somewhere. Necro Defense 2, and then Alchemy. Alchemy and Potion Making 1N. Back right. And that's where the potion books go. Oh my god, we're onto a winner now. Encyclopedia World Potions, Mythology of Fey Folk, Natural Materials and Foraging, Philosopher's Stone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we can grab these. Wait, these are spells though. Spells for curing diseases. Does that count? No. Okay, so we still don't know where they go. Divine Dragon Summoning. Okay. Alchemy. Let's just continue just grabbing alchemy and anything else that we're working on. As we come across it, basically. If we can start clearing up some of these alchemy series, seeing what they are, it will help us spot them. Because they're all different colors. But I think getting some of them on the shelves will help a lot. They're the Neverstrata. This is all good shit. Where are we? Zombie. Let's just grab that book if I remember that it's there. Water 10. There we go. Right. Necromancy. Netherstrata. Netherstrata. Volume 9. Beginner's Guide. Got some curse breaking. Counter curse. Magic that bites. Volume 2. Curse of the Trophilus. Practical scrying. The rest of these are alchemy based. Right, what have we got? Grimoire. Herbology. Alchemist. Will potions. Herbology. Field guide. This one, is this a short one? Right. And then Forbidden Alchemy 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beginner's Guide to Modern Synthesis is a short one. Alchemical Safety Manual. That's got to be a short one, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, Terror Illusions. Nice. Laws and Taboos of Chimera Synthesis. Jesus. Summoning otherworldly contracts. Oops. Bam. Terror Illusions. Volume 6. Army of the Dead. They worship an invisible entity known as Wi-Fi. Me. As it seems a specific person's voice. I'd kind of love that. Wait, are people enchanted by glowing slabs? A lot of these are just internet references. I can't help but notice. What was that one about marriage? Marriage is a contract spell. Advanced disenchantment is required for divorce. Psychology. I'll tell you what, let's put this down and do a psychology one, because there was all those psychology books at the back that we saw earlier. 23 shelves completed. Man, that is fucking satisfying as hell. Is that psychology? That's physiology. Damn it. Full already. Right, where was psychology? Somewhere down here, right? Psychology? Right. Oh, so we've got prioritizing gaming, definition of happiness, strong language, backseat gaming. We've got powerlessness, mentality that the weak bark the most, backseat gaming, 9 and 4, weak bark the most. Gaming over tidying your room. And then mind reading is a whole new one. Let's see if this belongs here. It does. Amazing. Right, I think we can probably do a quick hunt for just psychology. Because they are mostly red, and there's a lot of red around, and I think we can pretty much just grab a whole bunch of stuff here. And have a really good time dealing with it. Foundations of Necromancy. I will take that with us. Diary of the Change in the State of the Mind-Reading Girl. I mean, maybe? That could be fiction. Correlation of Magic and Emotion. I'll grab that. Let's see how much of this belongs up here. Effort builds confidence and confidence leads to action. Yep. Introduction to psychological principles. Correlation of magic and emotion. Mind reading girl. Oh my god, we found everything. This is great. Confidence leads to action. Weak bark the most. Gaming over tidying a room. Mind reading through lying. And we've got necromancy and pulverization. That goes here as well. Correlation of magic and emotion. What else we got? Book of Spells. Codex of Truth. I'm not sure what that comes under. Psychology of Backseat Gaming can just go up here. Yeah, we'll grab that. Psychology. Book of Spells. Psychology. Psychology. Necromancy. Watch right past it. Strong language from a safe zone. Backseat gaming. Powerlessness. That was around here somewhere. 6. Effort builds confidence. Right, forest creation. I think I put one in the wrong place yesterday somehow. Matter creation. Thunder. Pulverization. Then we've got necromancy and curses. Severance of souls. And then practicing necromancer for magic that bites back. Bam. We've got to be witch's hymnal. Ecology, alchemy. Psychology. Loads of psychology around. I'm going to keep grabbing those, I think. Mountains of healing and mana control. We haven't come across that for a while. Alchemy. Healing and mana control. Boom. That's another shelf completed. Alchemy. The ultimate secret of the Philosopher's Stone. Bam. Potion safety and storage manual. That must be a whole new one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more alchemy. Safety. Those for curing potions. So over alchemy, literally just there. The Great Compendium of Synthesis. That's another entirely new one. Nope. Small series. Man, the alchemy books are just all over. That thing is just... It's going to take some doing, I think, for the alchemy. Illusion. Just a random illusion book. Man, there's 2 of them. Surprising how you can just keep finding shit, isn't it, really? Chronostatic Illusions. Volume 4. Hypnosis. Done. Matter Creation. One more of those to find. Oh, Solitude. I'll have to do a romance run. There's a lot of romance books. Okay, one more psychology book. Oh my god. But I keep finding potion safety. I'll do. There's still loads more psychology down here. Okay, happiness. Responsibility shifting. Effort builds confidence. Mind reading, nope. Psychology, mentality, bargain the weak, nope. Powerlessness and responsibility. We've got 2 more of those. The definition of happiness. That's the wrong one. That one. Psychology of strong language. And then we've got the mind reading girl. Volume 5. Correlation of magic and emotion. Introduction to principles. It's a random philosophy book. Where is philosophy? It's here. That's a full shelf. Army of the Dead, psychology, curses, psychology, more psychology, alchemy, more alchemy, and a book of spells. Strong language from a safe zone. I'm gonna take that and throw it with the other ones. And we are just finishing shelves. Left, right, and center. How to command the army of the dead. Lexicon of curses. Magic. Right, practical guide to potion crafting. That's new. Encyclopedia of World Potions. 7. Alchemical synthesis. That is also new. Spells for curing potions. Herbology 6. Alchemical tools and lab apparatus. That is also new. It's a small one. Jeez. There's so many books. I realize that's kind of the point. But even so. What time is it? Man, I've got less than an hour and then I've got to disappear. Alchemist's Field Guide. Okay, there's plenty more alchemy in the sea, it seems. Summoning. I'm gonna avoid the psychology for the moment. We'll stay downstairs for a short while. Okay, what am I carrying? Crystal Tome. Necromancy. Ritual Designs. And the Beginner's Compendium. Dimensional Rift. Volume 1. Summoning and Contracts. Boom, another shelf. Creating a homunculus. Alchemical tools and lab apparatus. Natural materials and foraging. And potion crafting. Okay. What else do we want to cover? Do we... Let me grab some more psychology. We could do. I think there's still a lot of psychology around. Yeah, look, there's loads of it. there's so much psychology. Curses, 100 hexes, volume 1. Where did I see? There's more psychology. There. There's psychology everywhere. Man, there's so many psychology books. We can probably do a couple of psychology runs. Right, mind reading girl. Introduction to principles. Powerless and responsibility. Weak back the most. Gaming over tidying your room. Backseat gaming. Strong language. And the mind reading girl. Not even difficult. And we can probably just grab another stack immediately. Because they're literally everywhere. Do one more if we can find it. I mean, I'll stick that healing magic one away because that's great. Nope. Come on, I know there's one more psychology here somewhere. There we go. 2 big stacks of psychology. Mind reading, volume 6. Backseat gaming. Effort. Mind reading girl. Backseat gaming. Mind reading. Mind reading girl. Weak bark the most. Bam bam. Magic and emotion. Where was magic and emotion? Magic and emotion, volume 8. Do we do one more psychology sweep? Like we could. Oh, Book of Space. Just hiding. Oh, and Shadow. Not what I expected, but we'll take it with us. We swept this right-hand side for psychology. I don't think we have. Also a curse-breaking book. We'll grab it. Curses. Okay, 2 more psychology and good spells. I also see a dragon summoning book there. Man, so much to do. I feel like the gif of the cat be doing the laundry, you know? Detecting lies. Strong language from a safe zone. Magic and emotion. 10 and 5. Right, Bedford Curse. Volume 7. On addiction systems. Fluid, shadow, and space. Fluid, shadow, and space. 29 shelves done. We've almost done 1,000 books. Almost. Not quite. We've got a little way to go before we get there. But I mean, look at the dent we've made. Surely this is good, you know. Do we start gathering up some romance? I feel like I've seen a lot of romance around. It's got to be romance. Right, where does romance go? Gotta be on the top floor, right? Romance, 2L. 2L, back right. That is a big ass shelf. Right. That, okay. Is that a small one? Small series. Let's get that off there. Fill the Solitude. Small series. No, not a love. Not a love story? Oh, it is, but I put those on the wrong shelf. Right. True love between a 20-year-old lady and an 80-year-old tycoon. That's got to be a short series. Kiss, Wrote, and Spells. Chicken and the Cat is a short one. Midsummer Night's Sweet Dream. True Love. Kiss, Wrote, and Spells, Volume 6. And the Wizard, right. Psychology. Alchemy. Where was that dragon summoning book? Alchemy, Book of Spells. Angelic Self-Writing. Zombie book. Psychology. Where was... I saw dragon summoning earlier. There. Alchemy. Okay. Right, what have we got here? We have angelic self-writing. Bam. Book of Spells, Pulverization. Book of Spells, Fluid. Necromancy. Alchemy. Chemical tools and lab apparatus. Natural materials and foraging. Alchemy apparatus. And divine dragon summoning 6. And then we've got more psychology. We'll also grab any more romance we can find while we're here. Well as any psychology that we can find. Oh, terror illusions, we'll take that quickly. Terror illusions, volume 5. Oh, I can't grab that one. Okay, look, I'm gonna drop the love book. We'll come back for the love book. Look at all these psychology books we have. Mind reading girl. Effort builds confidence. Mind reading. Strong language from a safe zone. Principles and analysis is over here. Mind reading. 7. Adding a room. Backseat gaming. Happiness. Volume 6. Uh-oh. And then the strongest archmage isekai novel. Okay. What else do we have up here? Curses. Alchemy. More alchemy. Hero summoning. More alchemy. Terror illusions. Thunder. Alchemy. Alchemy. God, there's so much alchemy. I feel like alchemy is going to take fucking forever. It's such a big section over there as well. Right, chimera synthesis was over here somewhere. Chimera synthesis 2. Compendium. Great compendium. Practical extraction of high purity essences. That's a big series? No. That going yellow, it's so hard to tell. I'll leave it there for now. What else we got? Forbidden alchemy. Forbidden alchemy. Philosopher's stone. Hero summoning from another world. Terror illusions. There's the trophy list. God, 32 shelves. 32 shelves. What time is it? Man, I've got like 10 minutes and then I have to bail. Oh, it's another shelf. This is crazy. We've done so much today. Absolutely just an insane amount of work has been done here. We can grab the love stories, maybe. There's still a load more psychology here. Look at it all. My God. There's another book on curses here somewhere. There we go. Let's do these. Counter curse that bites back. Is that one? Seal and sever. Book of spells. That's curses. Pulverization and then gravitation. Earth of a Curse, Volume 3. One last psychology pile, I think. And then I'm gonna have to bail. Can carry 3 more. And if there's any more psychology books, now is the time to jump out at me. Because this is our last dance. It's literally the last pile that's going up for today. Any more psychology? That's it, we're full. This is the last stack of books going in. We're not quite at 1,000. We got close. Got real close. Effort builds confidence. Complete. Gaming over tidying your room. Complete. La, 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 la. Mind reading girl. Magic and emotion. And then mind reading through gestures. The last book is one more shelf. I did it wrong. Bam. Oh my God. Amazing. Oh, we've done so much. 36 shelves, 902 books. Almost a third of the way through. Pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good. Right, I'm gonna bail. I've got some shit to take care of. So I'm gonna head off. I'll come back and do some more of this another day. I don't know when. We'll just have to fit it in when we can. But by God, am I gonna finish this game? Absolutely. Right, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I will see you guys about 6 o'clock for some shit with the boys. GG, no re. See you later. Bye.